What was I like as a kid?
You always enjoyed having people around. And you always, for some reason, you'd always want to have friends over at our house. And the more friends that you had, the better. You just seemed to always really get along with anybody that you were with. When you were little, I always remember you being really silly. You liked to be a goofball, and you enjoyed being competitive with your brothers.
How do you think you and I are similar?
I would say that our heart for God and for others and for people. I think we have very similar hearts that way.
Yeah, I think we're both people that I think our love languages are both words of affirmation, so words carry a big weight for us, and I think we're both pretty intentional people with our words and what we say and how we treat others. What is your favorite baseball memory of mine?
My gosh, I have so many. So in Little League, I gotta say this. Because he's always been a lefty, he was always able to play infield, shortstop, or catcher, or whatever position his travel ball team wanted or his Little League team wanted. He was determined to become right-handed.
Yeah.
To not just become a switch hitter, but become a switch fielder, if there's such a thing. Let me tell you, in high school, my awesome memory was you were in a championship game. It was your junior year in high school. You guys were down by 1 run, and then one of your friends hit a home run, so you were tied. And then your friend Trevor was on third base, and then you got up to bat. And I just remember the stand. I felt like everyone all of a sudden looked to me, but I was like, yeah, he could do this. We're super excited, but they weren't. They were busy looking at him. It just was a mom thing. And he gets up to bat, and he hits one super hard out to left field.
Yeah.
And in came his really good friend, one of his best friends who was a senior at the time, remember that?
Yeah,
and he was safe, and they won the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to get choked up. I remember Jason Lyons' parents and grandparents looking at me that game, and they were like so excited. And they were so excited as if Kyle was their kid that had done that. And I just thought that was so beautiful. I'll never forget that. But of course, we were super excited, and we won that game.
Yeah, it would have been a lot cooler if I would have hit a walk-off grand slam, but a sac fly would suffice.
It was perfect for what we needed, right? And we won.
All right, so my mom prepared some photos.
I just love this picture because it just reminds us of some good family times that we've had together and memories of just being silly together, and I love, love, love that. This is when he was in kindergarten, and we got to go on a little, I don't remember, some kind of field trip together.
Yeah.
But do you mind if I share this one? Can I share
Oh,
about
yeah,
Barrett?
yeah.
Okay. So Kyle's second brother, when he found out he was going to be on the Orioles team, he was super excited. It's just so precious because Kyle ended up getting drafted with the Orioles, so that was kind of cool. But anyway, so our second son, Barrett, decided that he was so excited to be on the Orioles, and I'm like, babe, that's so good. I'm glad you're excited, because he thought it meant Oreos for
Like
Oreo
the cookie.
cookies. And then it came full circle that he got drafted for that, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Speaking of, what do you remember about that day when I got drafted, or do you want to just talk a little bit about from your perspective? And
to me, that day was amazing because super nervous, but yet excited all at this time. I don't know, for me, I was excited to see what God had planned for you. I didn't know what team would pick you. Little did we know, we had just found out that the Orioles had picked you up, and we were super excited about it. But you didn't know that yet. And so we were waiting for a great time to tell him. Well, you ended up being up to bat. And I remember your dad and I were like, we are not going to tell him yet. And all of a sudden, all this cheering went on. First in your baseball dugout, everybody was like cheering, and I can remember looking at Papa Rowe and looking at a few other people, and they knew what had happened. And then the stand started cheering really loud.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was such a special day. Like, we could not have timed that better. Do you agree?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Like, we couldn't have planned it better, nor timed it better.
Everyone has everyone thinks, like, when they think of draft day, they think of like watching on the couch with their family and hearing their name called, and and it was nothing like that. I mean, we were together in the morning and had no idea, but basically from afternoon on, I was totally focused on a game.
Totally, you were totally focused. That's why we didn't want to tell you.
So it was different, but it was special. I wouldn't trade it for sure.